Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a quick cash stuffing and kind of go through what's going on. I already withdrawed $300 the other day, gave $100 to my mom, and then the other I put in envelopes, and I spent $40 today, 20 on McDonald's, and then another 20 to get hygiene products and also some diet Pepsi for work. And I have $50 on here. One of my clients was very kind and sent me some money for a past reading, so it's on there. I might end up transferring it to my checking just to ensure that I have enough on there so I'm not over withdrawing. But I have a bills envelope, and then I have a car envelope. I had 60, but I gave 20 back to my mom because I had to go get some stuff at the dollar store, and she just let me use her card, and then I paid her back. So there was 60 in here, now there's 40. And then in this here, I have a lot, and I'm not even using half these envelopes, so I'll go through them real quick. But I have gifts, business, extra, travel, savings, my craft, level up. Oh, sorry. Level up. So that could just be with anything, if something new I want and I want to kind of improve my life somehow. Household, don't really need that because I'm no longer living in an apartment. I'm living back with my parents, so I don't need household necessarily. Invest, that can go to my savings that I'm going to be opening, or it can go to my Vanguard. I might end up doing that again, which it could automatically withdraw from my checking. So every time I get paid, a certain amount can go in there. So I might start doing that as well. And then I got loans, like student loans, and also my probation that's going to be coming up. I owe, I think, $900 on that with fees and stuff like that for the court. And then I'm having another one coming up soon as well. And this was from a past relationship that went the wrong direction. So, yeah. Taxes, Vanguard is what I was talking about. I have an envelope specifically for that. So, if I wanted to just have the cash, and then it'd be like a couple steps, but then I'd have to put it in my checking, then take the checking, and then, deposit it that way. So, let's see. Then I have faith. So this is just all my supplies for if I want a new Bible, if I want a new Bible study, if I want a new book, anything like that. Or if I want to just go to church and give tithe, it can be for that too. Then I have retirement, Spotify, which that is an automatic payment. I think it's went up to almost $13 a month, which isn't too bad. I use it quite a bit, not just with music, but with audiobooks. So, Torrid, I really don't buy things from Torrid anymore. I use Maurice's. I have a Maurice's credit card, and I'm paying on that. There's not much on that, but I pay the bare minimal. And then I have Amazon, because I spend a lot of money on Amazon. So there's that. So those are all the envelopes. I did have one for my dog, but unfortunately it looked like this, and they had Dixie instead of Dexie on it, and it just wore down. So there's that. So I'm going to show you what I got this. And I went through the drive-through, so they gave me this envelope and put everything back in here. I already took my debit card out. And then this is my slip, my teller slip, and then my balance slip from the teller. And then I have my cash breakdown. I got a compliment on this. I cannot remember where I got this from. I'd have to look on Amazon. Etsy. I got it from Etsy, actually, but it's starting to fall apart. I've had it not just in my purse, but in a couple other places. So I just withdrawed 60, like I said, because I took out so much the other day. So I have 2 10s, 6 5s, and then I believe 10 1s. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Hold on, I can't even count. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So I don't have my tripod. It broke somehow. Again, I got a small one. Don't know where the other part went, so bear with me. And so the reason why I got this amount out is because I was going to put some in here. So I will probably go ahead and put a 10 in with my car. So car is for gas. And then bills is like my car payment, my insurance, things like that. So I'm going to put this in here. So I'll have 50 for gas for 2 weeks. And like I said, it usually takes about 30, sometimes 40 to fill it up. And that lasts me quite a while because I'm not driving like I used to. So I'm going to put 10 in for gifts for right now. Let me see. I'm going to try to, I'm going to try it like that for a minute. But I'm going to put 10 in for here. And then extra, I'm probably going to put in a 5. And an extra right now, I got 40, so I'll have 45 in here. And like I said, this can actually go to whatever I need it for, so it can roll over. And travel, I'm wanting to save for a trip to Salem, so that might be the designated envelope until I can get another envelope made. So I'm going to put in 10, I believe, on this envelope right now, because I'm trying to slowly save. It might be 2 years before I get there, or longer, but that's fine. And then savings, I have 40 as well, so I might put another 5, so that gives me another 45 in savings. My craft, I have 20, and yeah, I might put a 5 in there too, so I'll have 25, because I wanted to order some books, so that's where that would probably go. And, you know, like I said, I can get free audiobooks with my subscription, but sometimes I like a hardback or paperback book. Household, don't need it. Invest, like I said, I think I have 40 in there, I believe. Yeah, so I can put, I think I'm going to put 4 in here. Something just tells me to put that in there, so I'm going to put 4 in there, so that's $44 in invest, if I can get it figured out. This is why I need to invest in a tripod, or do this another way. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, there we go. And then loans, because I don't think I'm going to need it for any other one. No, probably not. So loans, I'm just going to put the remaining in here, I think. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that will go towards my probation. And I have like a little bit under a year to pay it, so I'll just keep adding. I might start adding 20 to 40 in there every check, or more. It just depends. I need to kind of sit down and figure a payment plan out so it's affordable for me. And then there's money I owe my parents too, but which I might end up making another envelope for that. So I could probably make a couple extra envelopes, or like I said, rename these or designate them for different areas, if that makes sense. I might even move some of my craft money into my probation eventually, or just cut down how much I put in that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was kind of all over the place. I apologize. I really like watching other people do this. I'm probably not made for this kind of content, but it was fun to do it anyway. If you guys have any comments or questions, let me know. But I will go ahead and also show you. This is my cash book, and this is just like a big checking book. And so I had 301 in there, and I would already withdrawed so much, so I'm gonna have to go back in there, and I have $52 and some odd cents in there now. So, and then this is my probation papers and what I owe my mom, so that's in here as a reminder as well. So I'm going to start writing down so I can keep track of things, but I doubt you guys want to see the paperwork. Some people like that, some people don't, but yeah, so that's just what I decided to do. And if you guys have any comments or questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed the content. Much love.